Hello everyone, I do hope you're well. It's going to be another language quiz today. You guys recommended JetPunk, and I want to keep the language theme of the channel going. And speaking of languages, I want to do a little ad for myself. There is a language learning Discord I have set up. The link's going to be in the description. If languages is something you're passionate about, then I would recommend you join. Perhaps you can find someone as a language partner or someone to speak about languages too. With not quite sure yet. We are doing official languages of the world, but it's not all of them, unfortunately. How it says Bolivia has 37, Zimbabwe has 16, I believe South Africa has like 11. This quiz includes the 3 most prominent. So this is probably not going to be all of them, but I think it's still quite a challenge. There are, I'd say, about 100. Sign languages have been marked down for us. Which I suppose because they're a bit difficult to type with the whole sign language, 2 different words. I don't know how much time we're going to get, but it might be a bit of a rush. 100 odd in not sure how many minutes. Anyway, if you have a drink, some tea, some coffee, some water, then cheers to you. And let's get going and doing some languages. Cool. Afghanistan speaks Pashto. And they border Pakistan. Urdu? Okay, Urdu's in Pakistan. Urdu, rather. Afghanistan, Persian from Iran. There you go. Albania speaks Albanian. Algeria speaks Arabic and Berber. Yeah, I thought maybe that was also in Morocco or Tunisia, but I was mistaken, at least as an official language. Andorra speaks Catalan, not Andorran. Angola speaks Portuguese, along with a lot of different countries. Let's not do full columns. Greece speaks Greek. Grenada speaks English. A lot of countries speak English. French and Spanish will get a lot of countries out the way. Haiti, Haitian Creole. Peru speaks Aymara, Quechua. Yep. Philippines speak Filipino. Poland speaks Polish, Romanian, Russian. A lot of these are going to be quite self-explanatory. Armenian, Hungarian, Icelandic, Magyar for Hungarian. Austria speaks German. Azerbaijan speaks Azeri Turkish. There will be debate. India speaks Hindi. Indonesia speaks Bahasa Indonesia or Indonesian. Rwanda, I believe Swahili. And the name for Swahili is Kiswahili in Swahili, so it might be like Kirwanda. Okay, maybe Rwanda without the key. Okay, Kinyarwanda. That was not something I was aware of. Bangladesh speaks Bengali. Iraq speaks Kurdish in the north. There's a region, Kurdistan, Iraqi Kurdistan, Belarus, Belarusian, Belgium, Dutch in the north. In Flanders, yeah, because Wallonia is the French-speaking part, unless I'm being stupid. Irish, Samoan, San Marino speaks Italian, Israel speaks Hebrew, Japanese, Serbian. Okay, it's coming up as Serbo-Croatian. So Croatian, Bosnian, Montenegrin? Okay, no. Bhutan, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's Dzongkha, I guess. Bolivia, there's also Aymara. Yeah, and Guarani. That might have been like Paraguay or something. Kazakh, Seychelles, Seychelles, French, Seychellois. There you go. Seychellois Creole. Kiribati, Kiribatian, They used to be known as the Whatsit Islands, the Gilbert Islands, Gilbertian, Gilbertese. Gilbertian, I guess that would be Singapore, Mandarin, Tamil, Malay, Kyrgyzstan, Kyrgyz, Slovak, Slovene, Bulgarian, Lao, Latvian, Somali. South Africa is a monster when it comes to official languages. We'll leave to the end. Actually, let's not. Burundi. Burundi. There you go. Khmer, Lesotho speaks Southern Sotho and Northern Sotho. Lithuanian, Luxembourgish, Madagascar. Lots of Wiktionary entries on Malagash. I believe SY is a sh sound, not sure. Right, South Africa. Afrikaans is the obvious one. Right. I remember a video of this really nice voice on a guy. He was explaining about all the click sounds. We have Ndebele people. Yes, he has such a soothing voice, which is why I remember it so well. There are also what language do they speak in Zimbabwe? Which borders? Shona and Venda. Yeah, Venda's the one. Tswana in Botswana, and also Tsonga. Tsonga, yeah. There's Zulu. Indigenous African only spoke Zulu. My American tongue was blurry. Kendrick. There's also Nkosa. That was a weak click. Nkosa. Not sure which click is appropriate. And we're missing one. Swaziland. Swazi. There you go. It's just bordering countries, basically. Central African Republic. I watched a video on this, like a travel vlogger. Sango. Yeah. Malawi. I know this one. I went to school with a lot of Indian people, and at one point the language of Malawi was mentioned, and they thought it sounded funny because it sounded like rat in like I think Hindi or like a different language from India, which is Chua or something. Chua. There you go. South Korea, Korean, Maldives, Maldivian, Sinhalese in Sri Lanka. We need to speed up. Maltese, Comoros, Comorian. There you go. Marshall Islands, Marshallese. There you go. Swedish, Sweden. Mauritian Creole. Well, it's red, so it's it says at the top it's de facto and not de jure. De jure. Romansh in Switzerland. Cyprus is going to be Turkish in the north. Czech Republic, Czech. Mongolian, Danish, Thailand, Burmese. East Timor is Tetum. Nauruan, Tongan, Nepalese, Turkmen, New Zealand. Kia ora. Mari. Also, quarantine hair, I just noticed. Wow. Sorry, guys. I doubt a lot of you care, but I care. Estonian. Ethiopia speaks Amharic, which uses Ge'ez, which is the same script as, I believe, the same script as Eritrea. Syria, river. Tigris Euphrates. Tigrinya. There you go. My mind is doing all sorts of stuff. Ukrainian, Norwegian, and in the north, Sami is official. There's lots of different Sami languages. Macedonian, Fiji. They speak Fijian and Fiji Hindi. Yeah, Finnish. Nice guys Finnish last. Get back of the queue for immigration. Uzbek, Palawan, Georgian, Papua New Guinea, Tokpisin, and there's like Hiri. Yeah, Hirimoto. Vietnamese and Vanuatu. Vanuatuan. Vanuation. French. Vanuate. Vanuates. It's probably going to have like a different name that's not associated with Vanuatu. Vanuation, English, French. What? This is Oceania. So what other Polynesian languages do I know? Fijian we've done. French. Hawaiian, that's too far. Polynesian isn't a language, but I'm going to type it. I'm going to give up. I don't know the language of Vanuatu. Right, I've reached level 2. Okay, maybe that was for doing my first quiz. Yeah, high score is 116. Average score for people is 64. Okay, what was the language for Vanuatu? Bislama. I have never heard of Bislama. So Bislama is a Creole that came from French, Melanesian Pidgin, probably French since there's French on the island. That's quite cool. I have never seen any mention of this language, but I'll probably try and remember it. Oh, it sounds pretty English rather than French. That's still cool. Super cool. Okay. And let's see the stats. I have noticed the stats at the bottom. So Spanish, a lot of people got. French and English, those are the obvious three. And some people probably just quit without doing the quiz, or maybe they typed their own language first. Wow, yeah. Bislama was one of the least known ones, along with Sango and Hirimoto, which I knew. Chua being actually quite more recognizable, only by 1%, which is still cool. I'm still super proud. And let's do one more quiz for the video, and it's going to be a Latin language recognition quiz on Sporcle. Okay, no idea why I said recognition. I'm sure everyone understood what I meant. It's identification by Latin alphabet. It's probably going to be easier than the Cyrillic one. Or they might throw in a curveball. And also, support Sporcle Go Orange. I will likely do this soon. I am monetized now on YouTube. I probably won't spam the video with ads. Well, I definitely won't. Maybe one ad between the two quizzes. We'll see how long it gets. But the ads you're likely seeing anyway on the right side, the square ones, I'm going to be making money off of those now. And I don't think anyone considers them terribly intrusive. Let us go. Okay, this is going to be hard. This feels Greenlandic. Yeah, this might be Greenlandic. This is more difficult than I thought. Let's go. Okay, there's a circle above the U, so it's Czech or maybe what's Śląski? Silesian, probably Czech. Okay, this looks like Hmong. I'm not sure if the H, maybe that's like a voiceless M, like a Hmong. Yeah, this looks like Hmong. Yeah. Nagiba Ang, A-N-G, Filipino-Indonesian, Tagalog, Ng, yeah, Ng as a particle, it means of, I believe. This is a beautiful, beautiful Celtic language, which is Welsh, most likely. Okay, O with a wave means Estonian. Vietnamese. I wish I could start reading Vietnamese, but I don't want to offend anyone with my terrible accent. But it is Vietnamese. Okay. An O with a tail. Up accents on double vowels. Can I get a double vowel with one accent only? I can't, but this is super likely to be Navajo. But I'll skip for now. Oh, Nunanut. This feels more Greenlandic now. Right. Europako, Dago. Okay, this looks like Basque. E's with umlauts everywhere. Albanian. Then Huidismo. Yeah. Irish. Finnish. Puosi Celta. Finnish. Finnish. It is very good language. Madengo Madogo. This looks African. Very African. Mukubwa. Yeah. Swahili. Oh, Maltese. Instant Maltese with the crossed out H. Okay, Viv. This is Icelandic because it has an ev. Okay, Faroese. It's similar. Okay, an L with like a tail and a long accent, a bar, a macron over an I, which means Latvian. Okay. This feels Javanese. I'm not sure where Oromo is from as a language. But this, like, initial NG feels very Indonesia. Afodiat Kozash. Yeah, Hungarian. This is Turkish. Okay, we are left with Greenlandic, Oromo, and Navajo. People have mentioned Greenlandic double Qs. Yeah, Qs in the middle. This is definitely Navajo. There you go. And we are left with Nunanut, Nunata. Is Greenlandic not like hyperagglutinative? Synthetic, like joining lots of words together? Is this like a tongue twister as well? Arlinut atasok, waka, ayani waka fi. Fi. Fi, for some reason, always feels to me like I'm reading some kind of pigeon, but I think it's just well, it's a normal word in a pigeon, but I just think it's not a pigeon this time. These all look very similar. So it's going to be a guess. I'm going to guess this one is Oromo and this one is Greenlandic. Yes! 20 out of 20. I'm so happy. Sorry for the sudden lack of camera. Oromo is actually a very widely spoken language in Ethiopia, along with Amharic, with 33.8% Oromo speakers, followed by 29.3% Amharic. It's actually more widely spoken in Ethiopia, even though it's not official, I think, but do correct me if I'm wrong. So that's definitely a language I will need to remember for the future. I'm very happy that I came across it. I'm going to do some reading, and I'd like to thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, then leave a comment. If you disliked the video, tell me what to do better, and I will see you in the next one. Please suggest some quizzes. Bye-bye.